I have a great example. I know someone who is a very successful man. He's now retiring and is effectively his entire career. If someone wanted to see him, any of his kids, he would have to go to the dealership because he was never home, didn't pay any attention to the kids. He was of the adage that, kind of be there at the beginning. You and I talked about this before, but as soon as they turn 13, forget you own them, and then circle back at about 25, 30. And that doesn't work. So, while he's got all the money in the world, at this point in his life right now, he doesn't have a lot of the family support. So to me, that's the biggest mistake I've seen.
Yeah. Tema, what mistakes have you made or seen?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's always a challenge just getting the balance right, and probably a mistake that I made at one point was simply becoming so obsessed with trying to do it all that I burnt out. And I finally reached a point where I forced myself to spend one day a week where I did not go into my office and did not turn on a computer. And it gave me a renewed energy for the business as well as for the family.
Right. Eric?
I would agree with that. I think one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in the past is becoming too obsessed with solving a problem. I think the greatest entrepreneurs exhibit a lot of tenacity and they're really driven, but they're careful not to become obsessed with what they're trying to accomplish. I think that's a one-way ticket to the madhouse eventually. So.
It probably stands in the way of finding solutions, right? You get that tunnel vision.
Yeah, you can't see the forest through the trees sometimes. You need to take a step back and get some perspective on what you're actually trying to do. Yeah. And you'll find that there's more than one way to accomplish something.
Has that ever happened to you, like that you've had a really hard problem and you just go play Settlers of Catan or something and then eureka?
I mean, I don't think I could point to a specific example. Me personally, I'm not solving a lot of technical problems day to day. It's more business development and whatnot. A lot of it is learning to just deal with impatience and knowing that if you come back in 20 minutes, that thing is still it's not gonna disappear. So that customer is still gonna be there or whatnot. So really coming to terms with like the speed that other people work at, but I don't know if there's any one example of a eureka that I have.